What is going on, guys? I have not done a Movie Idiot live show in a long time. I thought about pre-recording it because, it's been a while, but I said, screw it. Let's go live, man. Let's do this shit. I am ready. It's been a hot minute, man. I have a lot I want to talk about. There's a lot going on, and it's a good time coming up. It's a good time to be a movie and a streaming fan, especially a streaming fan, right? There's just so much cool stuff that's coming out. So if you haven't watched the Movie Idiot live show before, this is kind of how it works. I jump on here, I talk about some main topics going on within movies and streaming and all that fun stuff. There's about a million other shows on YouTube and everywhere that do this as well, but I like to think of myself as just kind of not a critic and not some idiot either. I mean, even though I am an idiot, but just a regular person out there watching movie streaming. And I like talking it with you guys. And that's what I'm doing right now, right here with you. So we're going to get started here. Couple things off the top. Our topics today, there are basically three main topics. It's the Book of Boba Fett. It is going to be the Peacemaker show. I'm going to touch on the Moon Knight trailer, so actually four topics. And then, obviously, we're going to get to the big main topic, the Doctor Strange trailer, which I'm going to go through frame by frame with you guys tonight because there is so much in this Doctor Strange trailer that is going on, and it is unreal. I don't think I have ever seen a trailer where it just captivated me like this. I need more. I need more. This movie, I am so stoked for it, you guys. And I can't wait to talk about all of that with you guys tonight, and we're going to get started with it in a minute here. But before I do that, there was one other thing. I didn't include the main topics, but I did want to touch on it really quick, and that is the upcoming Lord of the Rings show on Amazon. And Amazon is... And again, this is just not one of the main topics, but I just wanted to touch on it because it also had an ad during the Super Bowl. And God, I love the way they did this ad. This show doesn't come out for a while. I think it's 7 months away. And but they were brilliant. All they did is kind of showed you each character, quick glimpse. I think it was like a 30-second spot, but it got my interest peaked. It looks amazing. And it didn't give me too much, which means when they do subsequent trailers and whatnot, I'll still be able to get interested in the show. One of the big things I was kind of worried about is if they did a Super Bowl ad, was it too far away? Should they have waited? But honestly, I think it was incredible the way they did it, and I'm very, very stoked for that show coming up. But that being said, we're going to get to our main topics for today. And, the main topics go a little something like this. If you want to talk about main topics or submit something for main topics, you can via the tip link, streamlabs.com/movieidiots. You can send in topics or comments or questions on any of the videos you see on the channel 24/7 through that. And not only are you submitting and interacting with the channel, your topics and comments, but you're also helping support and build the channel, which I totally appreciate. All right. That all being said, let's get to our main topics of the day. First one being, of course, the Book of Boba Fett. I was very excited for this show when it was, said that it was going to come out in Mandalorian, the season finale of season 2. The teaser for that at the end of that show was absolutely incredible, just unbelievable. And I was so stoked for it. And then it came out. And I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately, but I did do one for this one because I couldn't help it. Because I called it the Book of Boba Shit. And this show is basically two separate shows crammed into one. One of the shows is Mandalorian Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2, which is actually Book of Boba Fett, Episodes 5 and 6. Those two episodes, anything with Mando was awesome. The Book of Boba Fett episodes, on the other hand, were awful. And the showrunner, the big showrunner for the Book of Boba Fett, was Robert Rodriguez, who is the director and writer of things like Desperado, Machete. He did Spy Kids, but whatever, we'll forgive him for that. But I really thought that his sensibility would go so well with the character of Boba Fett. It, in fact, did not, in my opinion. Oh, and basically, it didn't work for me. There were so many flashbacks. There were so many things that happened where, it's hard to explain, right? I just wish they would have moved on with the story from there. Touch on the Sarlacc stuff and how he got out of it. Touch on, him, meeting with Sand People and getting with them. But it was so drawn out that it took away from the future story of what happened with Boba Fett after the end of the ending of Mandalorian season 2 up until the ending of Boba Fett is maybe an hour long total out of what is basically a 6-hour series. And that's the other thing. Again, short episodes, which is terrible. But it was just poorly written, poorly planned out, poorly done, except for episodes 5 and 6. And episodes 5 and 6 were about this guy, and it's Din Djarin. And it was Mandalorian season 3, episodes 1 and 2. And they were phenomenal. They were so good. Those 2 episodes were unreal. And not surprisingly, they were written by Jon Favreau. And they were directed by Dave Filoni. Did the episode 6, and episode 5 was Bryce Dallas Howard. And you could just see the difference. Now, most of the episodes in the Book of Boba Fett were written by Jon Favreau. So even the finale, which I'm going to get to in a minute. But the difference in direction is considerably noticeable. Now, not all of them. I think Rodriguez wrote the first one. I can't remember if he wrote any of the subsequent ones. I know, Favreau had his hands in it. So Favreau is partially to blame on the bad writing for the Book of Boba Fett. But it's direction. You can definitely see the difference in direction. And it's also the allocation of funds. Because let's face it, the Luke Skywalker episode 6, and yes, we are talking open spoilies. Sorry, if you haven't seen this by now, tough shit. I mean, I think it's pretty much everywhere that Luke Skywalker came back again and is in this. The Luke Skywalker episode with Grogu is so well done. It is so well crafted. It is a beautiful, amazingly written, awesome episode. And I just like it's awesome. Very, very cool. I love it. Yeah. And obviously I'm getting spammed here, as you guys can see. No, I'm not going to go to your website, Loveface XYZ. Sorry. Anyway. So yeah, just a beautifully written episode. Episode 6 was. Episode 5, also beautifully written, beautifully directed. Those 2 episodes were great. And that's the kickstart for Mandalorian Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2. It is what it is. I mean, there's no denying it at this point. And that's part of what everybody's issue is with the show and how, the Book of Boba Fett is, like Boba Fett turned into like a secondary character in his own show. So then we get to the finale. It's like, okay, how are they going to tie this all in? Dude, it was a mess. In my opinion, it was a total mess. And the biggest travesty of the whole thing, honestly, look, if the season finale of Book of Boba Fett sucked, I really didn't care that much because by this point, I'm already like looking at this is 2 separate shows and whatever. But this part right here, the reunion of Grogu and Din Djarin wasn't heartfelt at all. What was more heartfelt was episode 6 when Din, was watching Grogu train with Luke, and then Grogu's watching Din fly away. And, it just looks, this is so, heart-wrenching and heartfelt. And it was such a great moment in episode 6, right? How is that more heart-wrenching and more heartfelt than this? This should have been in The Mandalorian Season 3. They messed it up. And allowing Robert Rodriguez to direct this part. And again, it's written by Favreau. I get that. But realistically, the fault and the blame lies on Robert Rodriguez, in my opinion. And you can see the difference because episodes 5 and 6 are written by Favreau as well, and those are great, which means that it's the direction, not the writing, that was the bigger issue. Now, there are issues with the writing, for sure. But in the end, for me, that was a huge, huge miss. Huge miss. And they should not have included that. They should have left that alone. They should have left that part alone. And I get that Grogu was a big part of the final episode, and he was a big part of why they defeated the Pikes, but they could have figured out another way. I think they should have. And yes, I guess that's writing with Favreau, but it's also direction. If you're going to have Robert Rodriguez direct it, you have to understand that kind of stuff, that material isn't his bread and butter. He's not good at it, and it showed clearly on screen that there was no heart in that scene, and it just sucked. The other part that was kind of disappointing was this, and it was Cad Bane. I mean, any of us who are big fans of Clone Wars and Rebels, Cad Bane's a huge villainous character, and they started it off well. Again, it wasn't Robert Rodriguez that was directing the first appearance of Cad Bane. That was Dave Filoni, who created the character, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, Cad Bane. It should have been an amazing villain. And he started off as an amazing villain in episode 6. And episode 7, it was just like, meh, he's here. Okay, he's going to walk away. Oh, he's going to show up right at the end. Him and Boba are going to fight. Whoop-de-doo. Boba kills him with his stick, which, by the way, where did that stick come from? Because I don't remember Boba having the stick on his back when they're flying around at all. All of a sudden, Boba has the stick. Doesn't make any sense. Did he pick it up? Maybe he picked it up when he got the Rancor. I don't know. It just, any way you look at it, poorly executed in my opinion, and it was a big letdown. The whole series was a big letdown, minus episodes 5 and 6, but I don't even count them because those 2 episodes, in my opinion, were not part of the Book of Boba Fett. But, guys, it's not about what I think. It's about what you think, and I need you to let me know what you think. Let me know in those comments below. And again, you can send in a tip to streamlabs.com/movieidiots, and love to hear from you guys on what your thoughts are on the Book of Boba Fett. And if you think I am a total idiot and loved it, please let me know. I'd love to hear it, man. I am not opposed to opposite opinions. So with that particular topic down, we're going to go to a much better show, ladies and gentlemen, a much better show. And that show is called The Peacemaker. And I can't even begin to tell you how much I love this show. The Peacemaker is everything that the Book of Boba Fett is not. It's awesome. This is James Gunn times a million. And when Suicide Squad came out, the newer one, not the older one, Peacemaker was an okay character in that movie. I loved the movie, but Peacemaker, in my opinion, was like, meh, and I was like, oh, they're making a Peacemaker show. John Cena, I mean, he's okay, but he's not a good actor. I don't know where this is going to go. These are all the thoughts that I had going through my head. John Cena has turned me around. John Cena is becoming a pretty damn good actor. I mean, he's no Daniel Day-Lewis or Leo DiCaprio or anything like that, but you could put him close to on par with like The Rock now. I think he's getting there, and this show is proving it. Comedic timing is amazing. His comedic timing is unreal. But on top of his comedic timing, we've learned a lot about him, by the way, in this. On top of the comedic timing, the dramatic stuff, he's really improved in the dramatic portion of his acting. And then, who knew this dude could play the piano? Very talented. Like, this guy is very talented. This show, of course, having the best, and I mean the best, opening scene of any show ever. It is just unbelievable. This one right here. It's awesome. Just awesome. And like, man, that opener is so great, and everybody loves it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna ban this spammer really quick. Jeez. Awesome. First live stream in a long time, and I get to ban a spammer. Yay. So much fun. Just a second. Sorry. Yeah, dude. Like, anyway, so I'm going to try and talk while I do this really quick. But, like, just this show is so unbelievable. It's so fun. It does everything, in its power to not take itself seriously. It's just a phenomenal show. And if you haven't seen it, you definitely need to get on it. But yes, the opening itself is just the best opener in any show, period. Like, bar none, there's no way around it. It is the best show, period. And here, hold on. Almost banned this person here. We're going to get rid of them. Report. There we go. Unwanted content spam. Yeah, okay. And then let's see if I can ban the user. Hide user from the channel. There we go. I should be able to do it. All right. I think I got it. I hid the user, so we're good. Sorry about that, guys. Anywho, here, let's switch out of this really quick. So, yeah. So this show is fun. It's totally fun, but it's got heart. It's got a lot of heart in it. The opening is hilarious. You're not going to be able to not watch the opening. Every time you start the show, the opening is just unreal, and it's so much fun. And, yep. So, it's a great, great, fun show. So we're down to the season finale of it. And that's where I wanted to get to in our, main topic here is we're down to the season finale. It's time. This is it. And if you've been paying attention to the show, and again, we're going to open spoilers here. Open spoilers. If you've been paying attention to the show, we've gotten to the point now where they're going to go, they're taking on the butterflies. So you got the butterflies, and they're trying to take them on. And geez, man, I'm just having all sorts of trouble with it. They're taking on the butterflies, and they're, trying to, take care of that. Their leader, Murr, dead. He was just killed in the last thing. So, he's gone. And we're getting to a point now where Murr, the last thing he told them is, you got to go kill the cow. And, of course, we got a final view of the cow in this last episode. The cow is so nasty looking. Oh, my God. It looks like a giant bug that's getting milked. Total James Gunn in every way. This show is just so fun. It's awesome. I love, obviously, John Cena. I love Eagly. Eagly is so great in this show. Just so awesome. I love the dynamic between John Cena, Peacemaker, and every character on there. His dad and the weight with everything his dad. And finally, his dad is now dead. He had to kill his own father. And I love when he kills his own dad and what's his name? God, Vigilante. Vigilante's like, why are you doing your face exercises? I about died laughing. Like, there's just so much to this. It's a roller coaster of humor and emotional depth and humor and emotional depth, and it balances it in only a way that James Gunn can do it. This is the best comic book show I've seen maybe since Doom Patrol. It's right up there. It may even be better than like Doom Patrol. The Boys, Umbrella Academy. I would rank it with all of those. This show is by far my favorite show on TV right now. Peacemaker. Definitely go check it out. And I'm very excited to see where it's going to go. How do they kill this cow? Like, all the butterflies are there defending it. How do they kill it? I'm sure it's going to be mind-blowing. I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait for it. But it is not about me, guys. It's about you. What do you guys think of the Peacemaker? Let me know in the comments below. Or, of course, again, you can send in a tip, streamlabs.com/movieidiot, and I'm going to move on to the next main topic. This one's going to be a really quick one. So, obviously, the Super Bowl was on, and, there were a lot of ads, and I just talked about the Lord of the Rings one, but another one that came was the Moon Knight trailer. There hasn't been a whole lot known about the Moon Knight show. We do know that it's coming soon, but most people don't know about Moon Knight, the comic book iteration of him, and who he is and what he is. He's played by what's his name? Oscar Isaacs. Thank you, from Star Wars. And it's going to be very interesting to see where they go and how they do this. But Moon Knight, it's coming. Thoughts on the trailer? I loved it. I absolutely love this trailer. I wasn't sure about the show in its entirety. I know it has a lot of promise just due to the character of Moon Knight and who he is and what he is, with his multiple personality disorder. But I don't know if they're going to pull it off. The Marvel TV shows have been kind of hit or miss. WandaVision was great. Loki started off so strong, but didn't end as strong as I would have liked. Falcon and Winter Soldier was all right. Hawkeye I didn't really like that much. And Hawkeye just kind of pissed me off just with what they did with Kingpin. But I loved everything about Hawkeye in his show. There were parts that I liked, but for the most part I didn't like it. So I didn't know what to think about this. I'm more excited now. Seeing this trailer, I'm very interested. It's going to delve deep into this deep mythology of Moon Knight and who he is and this portion. And I predict that you're going to have tie-ins to maybe Blade, what's the dark? Is it the dark? It's not the Dark Knight. It's damn it, I can't remember. You saw at the end of the guy at the end, the sword at the end of Eternals. But anyway, that I think will tie in. The Dark Sword will tie in to, was it the Dark Saber? I think. Anyway, no, it's not the Dark Saber. It's the Black Knight. Thank you. I think it's the Black Knight. Anyway, I think it's going to tie into him as well. May tie into Eternals a little bit, simply because we're dealing with a deity who is thousands of years old, so may tie into that as well. It's very curious to me because I feel like the MCU is really branched into multiple divisions right now. You have kind of your Wanda, Doctor Strange thing going on with the multiverse stuff. You have your what I think is Loki and your Ant-Man with the Quantumania thing going on right now. And then you have your Eternals and what is Moon Knight and all of that going on right now. And then I think you have your Hawkeye, your Black Widow, and your Falcon and Winter Soldier stuff, which I think is going to tie into Armor Wars as well. They have multiple tiers. And I think at one point, of course, because it's Marvel, it's going to all come to a point, an apex. But right now, they're setting up these multiple branches of their reality, if you will. And it's very interesting. But I did like the Moon Knight trailer. I definitely am stoked for the show. And yeah, it got me excited, which is what a trailer is supposed to do, right? But it's not about me. It's about you guys. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And I'm going to move on to my final topic, and really the topic we all want to talk about anyway, and that is this. The Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer has dropped. It's dropped. And I cannot possibly be more excited about it. I am so thrilled. This trailer was epic. And that's a word that was used a lot, right? But this one really is. It's epic in every way you can think of that word. It's epic in scope. It's ginormous world building. It's epic in awesomeness, right? It's so cool. And it just epic as a trailer. The trailer far exceeded any expectations that I had for this movie. I was interested, obviously, in this movie. It's going to be a great movie, but I did not expect this movie to be this damn good, and it really, really was. And I was thinking about how I was going to talk about this. I was going to maybe do some still shots, but I actually kind of want to go through the trailer. like the whole trailer. So I'm going to watch the trailer. It's 2.5 minutes long. I'm going to pause it because I can't play it all at once. But I'm going to pause and do intermittent commentary on things that are going on. But I feel like that's the best way to do this. I want to go over it, step by step and go over all the little things that I see and that I think are going to be a big part of this. So here we go, guys. We're going to do this Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer starting right now.
Every night, I dream the same dream.
So let's just stop right there, right away. Right in the eyes of Doctor Strange, saying he dreams the same dream. If you back up a little bit on this, you see this house right here. That is a Sanctum Sanctorum, but it's not the Sanctum Sanctorum. It's different. It's skinnier, and it's got an extra floor, if you notice. So, and then it goes into those staircases. So you got the staircase. That right there. We're going to stop right there. This, I believe, is Cyttorak. Now, you guys may have heard the Crimson Bands of Cyttorak. That's a Doctor Strange thing. He used the Crimson Bands of Cyttorak on Thanos. That's how he bound Thanos in Infinity War when they kind of tied Thanos up. That was a big thing that Doctor Strange did. I think this is Cyttorak. If you notice the bands, which he's using on, that's America Jones, by the way. And she's going to be a huge character in this. She's a interdimensional traveler, so she can go from universe to universe. That's literally her power. So I think that's Cyttorak. If you also recognize the name Cyttorak, Cyttorak is the entity that gives his power to the Juggernaut. So very interesting. Keep that in mind. Let's continue. So you see Strange waking up.
The nightmare begins.
Yeah, he says the nightmare begins. Now, look at that right there. You see this opening right here? Now, where have we seen that before? Because I'm going to tell you, now, not this part, but the part that we just saw. That was the Flash opening for the Fox X-Men movies. Why is that important? I think we're going to find out. Here, this part looks like the opening, that initial part there looked like the opening for the show What If, which I think is going to tie in huge to this movie. I think it's going to be a major thing. And if I can guess correctly, you guys, if you want to catch up on what you think this movie is going to be about, and you want to get all the Easter eggs in it, you're going to want to watch What If, and you're going to want to watch WandaVision, for sure, because those are going to tie heavily into this movie. Let's continue. So obviously you see him now right there. Stop that. So let's back that up ever so slightly, because right at the end there, you see him slamming all of the... Now, I think those are different universes that he has, and then you see him slamming them all down into a book, which I believe is the Darkhold, which we saw, of course, in WandaVision. And so obviously that's going to play a big part. Now, how did he get the Darkhold? Did he fight with Wanda and get it from her? Or did she give it to him? Unknown, but it's very exciting.
To protect our world.
Obviously there's the city, there's Wong. Sam Raimi, one of my favorite directors of all time. The dude is just unbelievable.
Open the doorway between universes.
Now here, right here, we'll pause here. See that? That is exactly the bleeding stuff that you saw in What If. If you haven't seen What If, you definitely need to watch it. If no other episode of What If, watch episode 4, and I think the last episode probably. You'd have to watch those two to kind of really catch up on What If and how this is going to tie in. But that same bleeding thing of reality falling apart, you're watching it happen right here in live action in the Doctor Strange movie. And again, this is just unbelievable. Like, I'm already so excited on where this is going to go. Here we go.
We don't know who or what will walk.
There's Wong. There's Christine. There's Wanda. Now, that shot right there, that's Wanda in the Sanctum, or in Kamar-Taj. Sorry, in Kamar-Taj. So somehow Wanda is doing some kind of seance at Comertage. We need to know why, but that's very exciting. We'll keep going.
Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his
Now,
theories.
see, this is important too. Watch
I
that.
believe
So he's walking with Wanda. It's a beautiful like utopia. Then all of a sudden you see this is Comertage, and something's rolling into Comertage. I don't know who the Minotaur guy is, but like I know in the comics he's a very important dude. So that's a thing. Okay, so obviously the summer. Okay, now watch this. So here's a shot right here. There's Strange, America Jones, and Christine all in this doorway to another dimension or another universe of some kind that's falling apart, because if you could see it all over here, I mean, this is all falling apart. So it's very interesting to see where this is going to go. Again, I'm very, very excited about it. All right, let's see.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
Oh, there he is. So there was Motor. What the hell is his name? Mordo. Thank you. There's Baron Mordo. Yeah. So he's definitely going to play a part in this as well. Here's, again, reality falling apart right here. Now, look at this. Look at that. That is so cool. Check that out, dude. Those are the, those handcuffs are probably going to be important. Probably going to be very important. It's just, I think you're going to see this is going to lead to something here. So watch this. So let's see where it goes.
Will not go unpunished.
There. Those were Ultron bots. Those are Ultron bots. That's what those are. They are Ultron bots 100%. And it's just unbelievable if they're going to go there. I really hope that they do. This is basically saying, what if Tony Stark succeeded? What if he succeeded in creating the Ultron that he wanted to? Unbelievable. I can't wait. Just everything about this is so awesome. Anyway, all right. Moving on. We're going to stop here. This, I believe, is the chamber of the Illuminati in Marvel, and the Illuminati in Marvel play such a huge role. My favorite iteration of them comes from the World War Hulk saga, which, if this Illuminati ends up playing into She-Hulk, ends up playing into something else, maybe like Secret Wars, or there are so many possibilities here, guys. Like, really, it is unbelievable what could possibly be happening here. All right, here we go.
We should tell him the truth.
Boom. Charles Xavier. I mean, it's no doubt. That's a confirmation. That voice is unmistakable. That is the X-Men's version of Charles Xavier. We're gonna get that. Now, I'm sure it's a variant. It's not the Charles Xavier from the X-Men universe. But it opens so many theories. Is Wanda gonna bring back mutants via this? Are mutants going to come through the multiverse somehow? Did Wanda already get rid of mutants in the MCU, and now they're going to find a way to bring them back this way? So many theories, so many speculations, but that is Charles fucking Xavier, and it's not McAvoy. It's not McAvoy. It's Stewart. Yeah. Thank you, Deadpool. It's not McAvoy. It's Stewart. All right, here we go. New dimension. Here we go. You see, now this is probably the Savage Land. If you notice the dinosaurs here, Savage Land is a big thing. But I'm going to kind of frame by frame this a little bit, because there's a spot right here. That's a cartoon world. And if you notice, he's starting to change into a cartoon here. See, it already flips away. But if you caught that scene, he's starting to change into 2D cartoon form. A lot of people are speculating this is them going into the What If universe. That's not my guess. There's a show returning to Disney Plus right now, and it's called X-Men 97, which is going to pick up exactly where the X-Men in 1997, the animated TV show, left off. If you're getting Charles Xavier and you're getting X-Men 97, wouldn't it stand to reason that maybe, just maybe, they're falling into that universe, the X-Men 97 universe, which again could bring mutants into live action form. Again, theories, all theories. It's all cool. It's cool to speculate about. I'm excited about it. Let's keep going. Check out this shot. That is so cool. So look at the cube look of Strange. Again, they're falling through and tumbling through universes. He's got this cubed look. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, this is, kind of the reality ripping, kind of like what Thanos did to Drax. I don't think so. I think these are all different variations of Strange melded together. These are different universal variations melded into one Strange. That's my theory on what that is. We'll see if I'm right, but that's what I think. Oh, God, it's so awesome. So here's, this is the Sanctum Sanctorum, but it looks a little different. And there's the evil Strange that everybody thinks is the Strange from What If, possibly, but it could be a variant of some kind. Now this right here, if you notice, that looks a lot like Captain Marvel, but it also could be Monica Rambeau or Maria Rambeau fighting with the Scarlet Witch right here. And now this is the Sanctum Sanctorum again. Not the Sanctum Sanctorum. This is Kamar-Taj. Sorry, Kamar-Taj again.
You break the rules. Look out!
No. Oh my God. This is either Shima-Gorath or some other monster. But how cool does that look? Very James Gunn-esque too, by the way. But, I digress. Look at this. Oh, so awesome. Now, right here, he's outside of a Sanctum Sanctorum. But look at this. This is definitely not his reality. The trees are so beautiful. Look at all the shrubbery up here. There's like wind turbines and obviously a giant memorial statue of Doctor Strange. So the Doctor Strange of this particular universe was obviously some kind of big hero and did something amazing. So very interesting, and one of my favorite parts of the trailer coming up right now.
I do it, I become the enemy.
That right there. Let's back that up just a smidge. I want to get Wanda's face really good here.
I do it. I become
there. Look at that evil look. And this line where she's like, you break the rules and you're a hero. I break the rules and I become the enemy. And then the best part,
the enemy.
Right here. There she is, meeting with herself. Probably like a different...
It doesn't seem fair.
No, it doesn't, Wanda. It doesn't seem fair. Why does Strange get to play with the rules and she doesn't play? He is the enemy. He is the enemy, and I think that's what you're going to find out in here, that him and variants of Wanda are going to be the enemy, and then him and variants of Wanda are going to have to stop themselves. That's my guess. Again, just theories. But, that's what makes this so fun, right? I love this stuff and love this content because of all the theories you can do. And for me, it's all about that. And stuff like Loki and WandaVision and this is all about fan theories, and it makes it so much more interesting to me anyway. So here we go. Let's finish it off. So that's America Jones. There's Shima-Gorath again. There's Wanda. Look at that. Now, this could be like a... Now, it doesn't quite look like it. Let's back it up a smidge. Sorry. There. So it's not a zombie Wanda as far as I can tell. But she definitely got blood all up down her face. But those right there you see in her eyes, you saw in her eyes, it was a real quick flash, but those were the chambers that they're holding America Jones in, probably in where the Illuminati are, if that is the actual Illuminati. Anyway. There's Zombie Strange. Back that up just a smidge because we definitely got to get a good look at that. Let me try it again. So here's more Zombie Strange, and then boom. Boom. That is Zombie Strange right there. And we saw him in What If, I think so. But yes, that is a zombie-looking Strange for sure. And then Obviously, get the title card, which, if you notice, this title card is different than all the other title cards so far. May 6th, of course, it's coming out. This is unbelievable. So, and that's it. That's the whole thing. Wow. What a trailer. What a trailer to get you excited for a movie that's coming out. It is unbelievable. And I just really am stoked for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I think it's going to be an amazing movie. And I just can't wait. Again, all the theories and the next trailer that comes out, I'm sure, because it doesn't come out till May 6th. So I'm sure we're going to get at least one more, probably a final trailer. That'll be the buy tickets now trailer, you know. That'll be the big one. But God, Charles Xavier, Patrick Stewart is coming back as Charles Xavier. Now, somebody said that in one of the things you could see Deadpool's face. I wasn't able to see it. Actually, I was going to Google that really quick. Bear with me, guys. Here, let me see. Doctor Strange trailer Deadpool. Let's see if anybody got a screenshot of that really quick. I don't think it's a real thing, but, you know, maybe somebody caught a screenshot where a Deadpool was in there. I don't feel like it was, but here. See, I don't know. Let me see if I can find a different one. Well, here, I'll pull up both of these images for you guys really quick here. So I'm going to do that one. And then there was one other one. We'll pull up this one and see if we can find it. Okay, so let's start here. So this is the zoomed in portion, right? But I don't know if it's just photoshopped or what. So I'm going to skip that one. Let's look at this. But I don't see any point where Deadpool is on here. I don't know where people are seeing that. So I don't know. But it would be cool. It would definitely be an interesting kind of thing to do. But at this point, I really don't. It wouldn't fit in the movie. I don't think. But who knows? But anyway, regardless, this trailer looks awesome. This movie looks awesome, and I am stoked for it. So, yeah, so that's it, guys. That's going to do it for our show today. That was our final main topic. Let me know what you guys think about, of course, the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer. Did you like it? Did you not? Hit me up in them comments below in the video. Also, again, if you guys want and you want to submit topics for the show, you can do so. Streamlabs.com/movieidiots is the way to do that. And again, you can do comments or topics through that as well. And when you do that, you are not only interacting with the shows, sending in topics, sending in comments, but you are helping support the channel, which I appreciate, guys. And I know I haven't been on in a long time, but I definitely had to come on and do this video. I was so stoked about this trailer. And I couldn't not do a show. Plus, I've been wanting to talk about some of those other topics anyway. So, again, thank you all. I hope you guys all had a great Valentine's Day and have a great day. And I will catch you all later. Peace. I am out of here.